Mama, sweet. Woo. On Saturday to Saturday today. Thank you for the like. Hello. How are you? Dre? What's going on, Dre? Dre is in the building. How you been, Dre? I know, I missed you too. I had to take a little hiatus. I had to, reset, do nothingness, and just be present, recharge, have some fun. I'm always having fun, but me and the kids went to the movies. We went to see the Mario movie. It was so good, Drake. I think I enjoyed it more than them. That's how I feel. But they telling me, oh, you just saying that because we wasn't there. But how was your weekend? What you been doing? How you been feeling? Did you go put your feet in the grass? Did you go touch some grass? Talk to me. Stay together, y'all. I was like, I'm not doing no social media. So Friday I did so good. I didn't even bring my phone with me to the movies. I left it at home. I met with a recruiter this weekend and told me the truth. My resume is trash. Oh goodness. I hope they didn't say it like that, Dre. But constructive criticism is good. Then it helps you to do what you need to do to elevate and just be better. That's it. See life in the building. What's going on, see? How your day going? I was just telling Dre I was on a hiatus. I took a 3-day hiatus to just recharge, you know, no social media. I did good. I was like, you know what? Usually when I do that, I still like come on and go to other people's lives and all that. I was like, I ain't doing none of that. I don't even want to see a YouTube. I don't even want to see it. But Sunday, I did good all the way to Sunday night. Sunday night, I went on L Live and then I commented on a few things. I was like, okay, you did good. We do. It's necessary. Thank you, Dre. I'm feeling amazing. Oh my goodness. Like, yes. Me and the kids went to the movies Friday. I turned my phone off. I didn't even bring the phone. I was like, I don't even want the phone with me. I turned it off. We went to the movies to see the Mario movie. And it was so good. Y'all, I had so much fun in them. It's like you in the game. That's how I feel. So at the end of the movie, they do like the big scene where they like playing the game in the game. So I'm telling the kids, I'm like, look, get y'all controllers. Let's go. Y'all, we gotta save the princess. They're looking at me like, Mom. The little one like, What controller, man? What are you talking about? I'm like, oh my goodness, where's y'all imagination? Get the controllers, kid. We have to win. We have to save the princess. Like, what are y'all doing? I'm laughing. I'm cracking up. They just sitting there. They're like this, watching the movie. I was like, y'all are so boring. Oh my goodness. I miss when they were little. When the imagination was there and they would just be silly with me. Now they're too cool for school. Like, but hey, that's life. I'm learning how to flow with it. But we had a good time. Today we went and brought some kites. I wanted to go fly kites. So we did that, and that was so much fun. I don't remember. I probably did as a kid, but I don't remember flying kites. Hello, Jerry. How are you? Yes, see, it is so good. I don't remember flying kites as a kid. Hi, Cassandra. How are you? So we went and brought kites today. I started out with the smallest kite. I brought like the medium sized one for the kids, but I got the smallest one. Cause I was like, I've never done this before. Like, I don't remember. Y'all, it was so much fun. My daughter was like, I don't think there's enough wind. I was like, I'm just gonna ask Mother Gaia to pick up the wind so we can fly these kites. We got out there, we was able to fly our kites. We had so much fun. It was so fun. They was like, I don't know. Are we supposed to run? I'm like, yes, running. Let's run. It's fun. We had a good time. It was nice. I took my shoes off, feet in the grass, flying kites. That's what I did today. I'm good. How are you? I'm amazing, Jerry. That's good to hear. I had an awesome day. I started training at my second job. That's awesome. Wait, you said, are you liking it so far? Dre, awesome. You didn't answer my question, Dre. Did you go to the park? But I missed y'all. I was like, oh my goodness. I needed the break, but I missed y'all too. I was like, I miss my YouTube fam. Hello from Brazil. How are you? Of course, I just didn't take my shoes off. Look, baby steps, Dre. You went to the park, so that's awesome. Baby steps. No pressure. I just make the suggestions and then you follow your heart and you do what's best for you. Slow and steady. Then one day you're gonna be out there just running around in the grass with no shoes and you're gonna be like, Queen, I did it. And I'm gonna be like, yes. Yes, I knew you could do it. I knew it. It's awesome. They have us training Monday through Friday. And next Monday is the grand opening for Applebee's. Oh, okay. That's awesome. You laughing, Dre, but I'm serious. So, I like to check in with y'all first. And then we gonna talk. We gonna chat. We gonna have fun. We just gonna chill and vibe out. I'm gonna be on here for 2 hours. That's my time. But we'll see what happens. Have a great day. Hope this year will give you everything you wish for. Well, thank you. Same to you. Same to you. So I wanted to check in with y'all because I want to check in with y'all. So of course I'm always just reflecting on all the things, but I wanted to ask, like, what's something in this present moment that you feel like it's present, they keep coming up for you, Maybe you ignoring it. Maybe you sitting with it. Maybe you facing it. Like, what steps are you taking towards taking the negative things, right, that may come up for you? How are you handling dealing with those things? Like processing. What do you do when negative things come up? Like a positive or a negative thing. So right now, Dre, the negative, because the negative is what people have the hardest time with. So I just want to know like how y'all handling those things and what that's like, in the present moment. Because just on my journey, like I've learned how to just turn the negative, like the negative things, like I look at it, I sit with it, but then I'm like, okay, how can I turn this into a positive? If it affects you negatively, like what can I do to turn it into a positive? Turn that pain into power, right? To be better, to elevate. Negative, sometimes I shut down and stay to myself, but it gives me time to reflect on the truth. Guess what? That's the best space to be in. So shutting down and stay to myself, that's not always a bad thing. The thing is not to stay shut down. You know what I'm saying? So I love how you say it, stay to myself, but it gives me time to reflect. So you're doing the work, which is what we need to be doing. Because the things don't come to take us out, right? To keep us stuck. They here to help us grow and elevate to be better. So it's taking all the things that have hurt you, turning it into power to be a better version of you. So that's how I look at it. That's like my mindset, right? The things come, the things happen. I'm not letting this take me out. This is not going to have power over my life. This is not going to change me into a negative person. I want to keep being better. So I use those things as like stepping stools. Like it's like fuel to keep going. And that's in anything. That's in on this platform and in real life. That's how I look at it. So it's all about changing your perspective too on how you see things, right? Remember, I said last time, I used to ask a lot in the past, why did these people do this to me? Why did this happen to me? And now my question is, what is the lesson that I'm meant to learn from experience? And I'm just noticing for me, like right now, I feel like, so I was telling y'all, like, I love that movie because I really feel like I see life as I'm in this game, right? And with each level, it gets more challenging, right? But if you taking the tools from the past levels, you're like, hold up, I remember this thing right here, so I have to move like this over here. I'm noticing things are happening, but I'm noticing my response. It's like, oh wait, hold up. It ain't gonna take me 2 weeks. It ain't gonna take me 6 months to figure out that this is not in alignment with me or where I am on my path. Like this is not it. So if you was in here last time when I was talking about me with the whole dating thing and like, oh, I'm open to dating. And then every time somebody come and ask me about dating, I say no, right? But that last experience of meeting that guy at Sprouts, and I was somebody in the past too who would be like, ooh, I got the sign. And before it would have been like, oh, that's the sign, that's my person or whatever. No, no, absolutely not. You got a sign, but that sign was just to show you that you're on the right path, right? So we had a conversation. Conversation was good. But then I text and I was like, hey, how you doing? How's your day going? I hope your day is off to a great start. I just was checking in to see what days you have off. right? And the reply I got back was, I'm alright. I'm off on Saturday and Sunday. And I was like, interesting. Hey Sheila, how are you? I was like, interesting. So I didn't reply back because first of all, I realized in that moment, nah, this ain't it. The energy coming from this text is not something that I want to tolerate. I can already see this just in this little experience right here. That's not it for me. I asked you, I said, hi, how are you? How's your day going? Right? I hope your day is off to a good start. I was just checking in to see what days you off. Your reply was, I'm alright. I'm off on Saturday and Sunday. Like, no, how are you? No, nothing. I said, yeah, nah, I'm good. Delete, move on. Like, I already know what I'm willing to tolerate and what I'm not willing to tolerate. And that ain't it. So before, in the beginning, I'm ignoring the little things that I overlook, like, oh, that ain't nothing. That's something small, and those little small things turn into big things later on. So it's like, nah, we're not doing that. Hello, Miguel. How are you? How are you, Miguel? Thank you, Sheila. So I'm like, nah, we're not doing that. So it's just like now I'm recognizing from my lessons in the past, like I done got them shits. I'm like, you know what? Nah, we good. Taking things personally, nah, I ain't doing that. I'm allowing people to have their experiences and be who they want to be, but I know where I'm at on my path, what aligns with me and what don't, and that ain't it. Like if you can't even take the time to just say, how are you? It's a no for me. It's a no for me. So the lesson in that was not that, oh, this was my person. The lesson in that was you got out of your comfort zone. You gave somebody your number because you kept saying that you were ready and you kept shutting everybody down. But you got out your comfort zone. You gave somebody your number. You know what I'm saying? You took the steps to show your growth on your path. That was just an experience, a lesson to show you how much you have grown and evolved, and also to show you that you is the little things too. Because it's the little things in the beginning that starts to show us people patterns, like what it is. It don't take much. You already know you done been through too many lessons to know what is and what's not. A lot of times we just ignoring it all the time. Big Zig in the building. Killer in the building. What's going on, Killer? Yes, kick him to the curb, Queen. Killer. Let me just say, okay, you over there showing out in the kitchen. You over there showing out, but I ain't even mad at it. That food looked absolutely delicious. I want my plate. I want my plate. Greatness has entered the chat. Hey, cuteness. Hey, Big Z. Yeah, taking people seriously sets me up for disappointment. Dre, what you mean? Taking people seriously. Talk to me. Elaborate on that. I want to hear more. How was your day? Mine was great. Big Zig, my day was amazing. Me and the kids went grab lunch and went to the park, and we went out there to fly kites for the first time. Like I don't remember. No, I didn't take them to fly kites when they were kids, and I don't remember flying kites when I was younger. So we did that for the first time. It was so much fun. What do y'all think about spider tattoos on the quiet area? I'm low key thinking about getting it. If you thinking about getting it and that's what you want to do it. Don't let nobody else's opinion deter you from getting what you want. If you think it's cool and that's what you want to do it. That's my advice. Laugh out loud, I got you. Look, L Boogie in the building. What's going on, L baby? How you doing? L, look, I'm so proud of you. 10 lives, like what? Shout out to you again. I was telling them I was on haters. No YouTube for me. And I was doing so good. And I seen you on live last night. I was like, I gotta go holler at my boy. He on live. Like, let me go in there and say hi. So I didn't stay long, but I popped on there and checked it out. So yeah, so it's just like I'm recognizing like it's not that my tolerance, well, I don't know if I would word it like that. Is my tolerance is short. It's just that I'm kicking ass with these lessons. And it's like, nah, I'm no longer taking things personally. I'm no longer, doing the thing that I used to do in the past because I used to always feel like, what did I do wrong? Even though I knew I didn't do nothing wrong, I would go over and over and over again in my head about, oh, did I do something wrong? Was it? Nah. Like I'm always open and just telling people, like, look, if I do something that offends you or make you feel some type of way, any type of way, let me know so we could talk about it. Because I promise you that's not my intention. But if you don't tell me, then I don't know. So it's like the little things that's been happening over the last couple of days I'm just seeing, and I'm like, how I'm moving in these situations. It's like, girl, like you really need to be having a party celebrating because you are kicking ass at this life, this game called life. And it took a lot of experiences. It took a lot of me beating myself up and, trying to think what I did wrong and how I could have showed up different. Like I know I'm willing to do the work. I know I'm willing to go within and do all the things. But everybody ain't willing to do that. So, I just like that's what I want to talk about because I know I'm not the only one that struggle with that. Yo, always good to see you, Queen. Thank you, L Boogie. Yo, you was there from the beginning. You have no idea how much I appreciate you, Queen. I appreciate you too, L. Like for real. I told you when it comes to doing that live and how afraid you was, like I saw myself. Like I know exactly what that feels like. And I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna tell you time and time again. Always honor you. Do what feels right for you. Like I can tell you, and everybody can give you all the advice, but at the end of the day, it's always gonna come back to you, honoring you, and taking the steps that you need to take on your path. Let them make fun in fun. Let them make fun, but always come back to your heart and do what feels right for you. That's my advice to anybody. Like, I'm not that person that wants you to do things how I'm doing it because this how I'm doing it and it worked for me, because I understand that everything that works for one person ain't gonna work for the next. We all on different paths. Honor you. I'm here to encourage y'all to stand in y'all power. Like, period. Like, people can give you advice all day, but always come back to your heart and see how it feels for you and how it aligns with you on your path. That's my encouragement each and every day for everybody, because that's me. That's how I stand in my power. And I want you to do the same thing. V in the building. Abstract Beauty. What's going on, sis? How you doing? Dun, dun, dun. X 100. I don't even waste time dating women if they don't want kids and family, for real, for real. See, Dre, so you already know, like, what you want. So that's what it is. Knowing what you want and moving accordingly to that. I sent you a long professional audio response. Well, thank you, B. I'm gonna listen to it when I get off here. I'm gonna listen to it when I get off. But yes, like I just feel like, because this is where I'm at with it, especially when it comes to dating, right? I always tell people, I'm like, I just don't understand, because there is somebody for everybody. If people would just be honest, like be honest about what you want, right? What you are willing to deal with, what you're not willing to deal with. But if everybody is open and honest about these things, you're always going to find your people. Don't waste people's time, right? Don't waste people's time. Say what you want. Let people know up front, so they know if that's something that they want to. Let that be people's choice if they want to deal with the BS, right? Be honest and upfront in the beginning. Because if that's not your person, there's somebody out there that's willing to deal with whatever that is that you got going on. But why go waste somebody's time who's saying, hey, I want a family. I'm looking to settle down. If you know you're not ready to settle down and you just want to play the field, they have so many people out there playing the field. Go find those people. But if somebody's telling you what they want, why waste that person's time and be like, oh yeah, I want that too. Just, to get in there and then say, oh, nah, I don't want that. Just stringing a person along. Stop wasting people's time. But you know what? People have to stop wasting their time first. Valuing their time and their energy. Then they're able to value other people's time and energy. It starts with us, with even the little things like that. Because a lot of people can't be honest with others because they're not being honest with themselves. Period. Period, Pooh. I'm just kidding. I'm like, where do they get this stuff from? Where do they get this stuff from? Don't waste my time. Yes, don't waste it. And then also too, y'all, like understanding, and I feel like this is an important topic because a lot of people do not understand this. Everybody who you meet, right? Everybody who you meet is not meant for you to be entangled with. Okay, they are not meant to be a partner or whatever. We just gonna go to entanglement because there's a lot of that going on, a lot of that energy. Like people just meet people and think, oh, like, nah. Do y'all not understand how valuable that energy is? And once you start to value you and honor you and value that, like, you ain't just, yeah, you're not. But everybody you meet you're not meant to be in a relationship with. Like you can meet some people and it's like, dang, that, like he like a homeboy. That's like my brother. And it is that type of energy, that type of relationship. Like move accordingly. Like, oh, he look good or she look good. Like automatically you think this somebody you're supposed to hook up with or be with. No. But once you begin to understand yourself, you begin to understand those things too. Like, nah, we all have something for somebody, and it ain't that. Play cousins. Look, not even play cousins. Like, you just begin to understand energy. Like, for real. So, I give y'all an example, right? I have people who I meet that instantly is like, oh wow, this is like a sister or this is like a brother. Like I understand the energy. And even though like when it comes to guys, because let's go to the opposite sex. When it comes to guys, of course, people have that physical attraction. And you just be like, man, nah, you more like a brother to me. Like we was brothers and sisters in our past life. We was brothers and sisters in our past lives. Like our past align, but it's not for that. And you just begin to understand that too, and you move accordingly. I ain't never had no play cousins like that. Oh no, absolutely not. Jerry, my weekend was amazing. I took a hiatus from YouTube. I went to the movies on Friday. I took the kids to go see the Mario movie, and I enjoyed it. I was telling them earlier, I enjoyed it more than the kids because I was in there telling them, like, get y'all controllers, let's go. We have to save the princess, but they wasn't having it. And then Saturday, I just chilled. Um, yes, and I went to bed early, y'all, like 9 o'clock in the bed sleeping, which was amazing. Okay, Google, turn volume down, which was amazing. And yesterday was a relaxed day. I did my daughter hair, and we watched the new Avatar movie, and that one made me mad and sad because if you watch the Avatar, then you know. Homeboy, homegirl energy. Yes, but we all have something for somebody. Like every interaction that you have, every path that's crossed, like I just feel like it's important to understand that it ain't always that because that's always people first mind, you know? That ain't it. Big Zig, what you been up to? How you been? Miguel, I love listening to you, Queen. You speak on real facts here. I'm here for it. Thank you, Miguel. I appreciate that. I love having you here because it's the easiest. That's true, Dre. That's true. It is. It's the easiest thing, but then look how it caused so much chaos and confusion and leave you with all these broken pieces and things to fix and heal from. But when you get into soul alignment and when you begin to understand you and your path, it's just gonna be this knowing. You just be like, man, okay, like she cute, but that ain't it. Like you just gonna understand what it is. Like I understand that energy. And ain't nothing wrong with giving people compliments. Like, look, you can be attracted to people but not have to take it there. And it's crazy that even like you can't even normalize like and I'm practicing this like normalizing giving compliments without anything being attached to it because it's so awkward because you can't even give somebody a compliment without them thinking like you want them. Like, oh wow, you're very handsome. You know, I'm just giving you a compliment because that's where I'm at now in my energy. I understand. But it just goes to people's head and like, oh, she want me or he want me. No, maybe he just giving you a compliment. Maybe it's just that. People like chaos. People do be, but it's because a lot of chaos is going on within. No problem, Queen. I'm always going to be here to show you my support and my love. Thank you, Miguel. I've been okay filming videos and getting a mic and speaker to perform on the street. Okay, I'm so excited, Big Zig. I can't wait to see it. My blinders been on from looking at women. Really, Dre? The blinders are on? Dre. The blinders on? For real? I know why you laughing, because you don't even believe that. I could just see you being at the gym or just out. Nope, I'm not looking. I don't see her. I don't see her. I don't see her. And look, do what you have to do to go through your process. I understand. I totally understand. Nah, I don't pay attention to women, especially at the gym. Tay in the building. What's going on, Tay? Okay. Okay. Well, you know how that is. I want to travel around to German cities and start a cipher with random strangers around landmarks in Germany to show how nice it is over here. I love that idea, Big Z. Look, Dre, I know. I trust me. And I love it. I love it. Because once you start doing that inner work and let that be your focus, everything else aligns. Like you doing the work, you took the time and the space to be with you. First of all, let me just acknowledge what a big deal that is to decide to be by yourself. Like to choose that because it's not common. So many people go from one relationship to the next. Like that's common. That's what people do. But to choose yourself and to be in that energy, first of all, is a big deal. It ain't no small thing. It's huge. So I'm proud of you. You're doing amazing because I know it's not easy, but hey, you're doing it. You're doing the work. And that's why I tell people, like, if you by yourself, hey Trey, how are you? If you by yourself, is what you're doing with that energy, that space that you're in, right? If you're in this space and you're just longing for somebody to come in, like, oh, I want to be with somebody. I want, and that's your focus. Like, to me, that's wasted energy. But when you in that space and you cultivating that energy to bring it within, to do the work, to be better, like, nah, I'm okay with being by myself. I'm okay in this space. I'm okay with getting to know me, learning me, understanding me. Because once you start to bring the focus inward, then you align with someone who's doing the same thing. Yes. So how are you being productive with your time, your energy, and in that space of singleness? So I love you. I'm like, every day I wake up and I just, what's the inward focus? Like, what can I just love on today? Like, what is that? I was telling my daughter, it's so funny because she was talking about her health. And of course, you know me, I'm like, you may not love everything about you. You may not love everything about you in this present moment, right? I have fallen in love with me. Like, I love me so much. So I find those parts of me that I still have those moments where I'm like, oh my goodness, like, okay, like, I'm judging you, so let me just love on you right now. Like my stretch marks. Like, stretch marks, you are here and I love you. Girl, you done had 4 babies. Okay. Stretch marks, I love you. Jiggly belly that I'm working on toning, I love you. Like, I done lost so much weight, y'all. I don't know if y'all know this. I'm gonna do a side by side. From August to now, like, I was looking at those past videos. I was like, damn, I was thick. I was thicker than a snicker. But I was like, dang, I done lost so much weight. So when you lose weight fast, like, you have to start toning. So like my legs are like real jiggly. And I was like, you know what? It's fine. It's not my favorite thing, but jiggly legs, I love you. And I talk to my body all the time. Like, I'm just falling in love with those parts that I still find myself like judging. Like, this is something that I want to work on, but I'm not there yet. But I want to love you in this moment, right here where I'm at right now. No, it's not perfect, but it's mine. It's my body. And body, I love you. So just like you may have something that you struggling with that you don't like about yourself. Like first of all, accept it, honor it, but then let that part be your focus. Like lean into loving that part of you more. So cute style. Thank you, V. I love my books. I see you change your picture, Dre, with the books in the background. I love that. I told you I'm not big on reading, but the books find me when they need me to remember or remind me of the things that I've worked on. What's your favorite book or what you're reading right now? Yeah, I've noticed your change. Thank you. Your milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Be quiet, Big Z. What are you saying? Self love first and foremost. Yes. Oh my goodness. That song. No, but for real, like I'm serious. Like I'm over here doing the work, like I'm working out, but it's like those things that I might catch myself like, dang, like look at that little flabby part right there. And so I look at it, I be like, hello, Flab, I love you. Hello, Flab, look, I'm loving on you right now. We gonna tone you up, we getting you together, but I love you in this moment. You and all your jiggliness, look. Them trees love your milkshake too, laugh out loud. Look, they do, they love me. I go out there and I be dancing with them. We have a good time. When I went out there today, my son, he was annoyed. Okay. Because the younger one, you know, he and his mom, can we just go? I'm like, boy, look, I'm about to stop bringing you with me to the park because he always ready to go so fast. I be like, look, let me talk to my tree friend. So we was out there and I was like, hey friend, I was like, can you touch my nose? And so at first I was like, touch my face, and then touch my face, and he was looking like you was close to it. So I moved. I moved over so I can show him. Hello, tree friend. Can you touch my nose right here? And the tree came and touched my nose right here. And he was like, they just not impressed, okay? They just not impressed. And it's okay. It's okay. I'm just letting these little humans be in their space and in their energy. Like, it's okay. If you were a Pokemon, you would be Jigglypuff. Big Z. Oh my goodness, Jigglypuff. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Nathan, hello, how are you? What's up, beautiful queen? Nothing much, Nathan. How your day going? Wait, what? What you saying? Wait, what's a Dre? All cute, Jigglypuff. Look, I'm like, hold up, that's kind of cute. I'm a Jigglypuff girl. Like, Big Zig always, I'm telling you. Big Zig, I'm still laughing at when you told me, when I said I retired from cooking. And you was like, Queen, it's more like you got tired of cooking. I still be laughing at that. I'm blessed, beautiful queen. It's all good. That's good, Nathan. I love that. About you, your nose touching a tree. Dre, no. So listen. One day I'm gonna record it, but I have to check in with my friends first because all of them don't want to be on camera. All of them don't want, to have a social media appearance. So I need to see who okay with being on the camera. And I'm gonna show y'all. So you go out there, right? And I tell people who always in their head, who always thinking like, if the wind is already blowing, you're not gonna be a believer because you're gonna be like, nah, the wind did that. Go when it's not windy outside, right? You go to the tree. This is how I like to do it. Let your soul guide you to how you want to do it. But I go and I say, hello, tree friend. My name is Queen. I love you. I was like, can you raise your vibration higher to say hello? And then the wind start blowing and the leaves start moving. I'd be like, okay, can you touch my nose? Dre, this is what I say to the tree. And the tree bring the leaf and touch my nose. Like that. It's that simple. As like they seen in The Phenomenon. I don't know if I ever seen it. Oh, my trees love Photoshop. I know I'm saying that because one day I did a short. I don't think that tree friend liked it. It was camera shy. It was like, no, this is our time. Put that phone down. You will be out there with the trees singing my goodies. Look, I haven't brought that energy to the trees yet. It's more like, speak to me. Speak to me. It's more beautiful. Like, I want to dance with somebody because I'm dancing with the trees. Like, it's that type of energy. I might have to get out there one day and, be like, look, it's our goodies together. Oh my goodness, I cannot. I think plants are gonna be fed up with humans. Like the movies. The happening. Dre, these movies sound kind of scary. Watch, the next time I go, I know my one tree friend that's not shy. I know. So I'm gonna do it when next time I go to the other park. Cause I already know it's camera ready. We was out there dancing the last time. Say, what's going on with you? How your day going? But yes, y'all. Like I was on my hiatus, but I really missed y'all. I was like, goodness. I didn't think I was gonna miss y'all so much. Need rain to begin. You're gonna be like, look, Jigglypuff is here. Let me teach you how to bring all the boys to the yard. Left on loud. Oh my goodness. Oh, Big Zig, no. Absolutely not. No, YouTube sent me a video of yours saying it was new. It was from last year. What video that was? No, Big Z. We're not trying to bring all the boys to the yard. Well, you know what? No, we trying to bring them to nature. So yeah, putting their feet in the grass, connecting to nature so they can get grounded and be better humans. Okay, yes. So yes. That's what we doing. Come on, tree friends. Like, have them taking their socks and their shoes off. Look, getting interconnected with their self. That's what we doing. But forward is still forward, you know. Keeping my shoes on for now, Dre. For now. You keeping your shoes on for now. You don't even like, I know I said to post, like, do a video because I was going to tag you, but I'm not going to tag you because, I respect boundaries and I allow you to go through your process slow and steady. But Just try it. Nobody has to see. Like you by yourself, just you and nature. Maybe try one little foot at a time. Like just a toe sprinkle on the grass. Just try that. Like baby steps. Baby steps, slow and steady. You're gonna hold hands and sing Kumbaya. Big V, look, we may be singing Kumbaya. Who knows? It just depends on the day, on the vibe. Dun, dun, always dear. Y'all got me a new coloring book. The Turtles. What? This was my favorite cartoon on Saturday. So, Queen, I heard you're a fan of trees, right? I'm a fan of trees. I'm one with trees. I am the tree, and the tree is me. We live together in perfect harmony. I love trees. Grand idea. Do the hokey pokey. That would be fun. Look, do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Hokey pokey. As I do. Look, yes. Dre, how things going with that sketching page? Is it just still out? I mean, it's out. Still out is a big deal. See instant mood booster. I'm telling you, it is. Just being outside, period. Breathing in that fresh, beautiful prana. Just inhales and exhales outside. I'm working it nicely. I love that. But how do it feel? Like, how do it feel now that you got it out? Oh, Dre, did you listen to that other song, Lessons, I gave you? I'm telling you, it's a good one, Dre. Don't be a judgy pants over there. Listen to the song without any attachments. No judgment about the person. Just listen to the song and the lyrics. It's a good one. Okay, so I don't remember what color was Donatello? Was that the blue one? Raphael is the red one. Mike is the purple one, I think. So Donatello is the purple one. Okay, I know Ralph is the red one. I always remember him. Leonardo is who? The orange one? Leonardo. Blue. Okay. Mike is the blue one. Got it. I need to write their name on their head. So I remember. Okay. Abstract is the rainbow one. He's the leader. Mike is the leader. Purple. Michelangelo has always been orange. wait, wait. So okay, so who else don't know they turtles? Michelangelo is the orange one, Dre. I'm asking because when I color, I need to know so I don't color the wrong person. I know Ralph is the red one. Like I remember Ralph because he was my favorite. Ralph was the red one. He's the arrogant one, but loves to fight. Mm. The movies are my favorite. Like I love the movies. The movies are so much fun. He must be a fire sign. Look, I don't know, V, because I'm not no fighter in that sense. But you know, there's different energies of fighting, right? I'm not a fighter like this, but I fight. You know, like I bring the fight to the life, to the thing. Donatello is the purple one. He's the genius of the crew. Okay, so he was the mixer. I'm gonna watch the movie tomorrow because I haven't watched it in a long time. Laugh out loud, what? What you laughing out loud for? I said what I said. I say I'm not a fighter, like to fight and like fights to the light. I know how to channel my fighting energy and bring it within. Channel, alchemize, turn it into something beautiful. Like Michelangelo is the orange one. Fun, loves to have fun and eat pizza. All right, Jerry, I see you on your Ninja Turtles. I got it. Well, I mean to be honest, like all their energies, I understand. I'm all those things. Not too big on the pizza though. Like I'm over pizza. What color is the light? What color you want the light to be? Be okay, Queen is not a fighter, but I'm not. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm not. I mean, I could fight if I need to, if I had to, but nah, I'd rather use my energy for something else. And I'm the missing link of this illusion. I am not really here, I'm an intrusion. I don't swim or sink, I just float. I don't need gravity, I just need growth. Oh, when I move, it's an earthquake rumble. I will never ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble. I can go higher. It's the stratosphere. I can catch fire. I can go hard. I don't even need to try ya. Star blood. I don't ever get tired. Predestined, written in stone. I feel it coming and I feel it in my bones. Tapped in. I'm connected to the unknown. Oh. I don't fight because I know I will be locked up. I mean, that's a good reason not to fight, right? That's a good reason. I understand. Oh no, copyright. B. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. I know consequences. Love. It takes a lot of energy to understand it and move accordingly. To value your freedom over the foolery. Yes. Love. It hunts the mind when you do trust. Why? Why, Dre? Looks like we're next door neighbors by state. You in Louisiana and I'm in Mississippi. I'm not in Louisiana, Jerry. I was born and raised in New Orleans. And we like to say we from New Orleans, not Louisiana. But I was born and raised there. I'm not down there no more though. Yes. We have a lot of family down there though. In Mississippi too. All over. I don't know all the places because I haven't been since I was a kid. But my grandfather, they have a lot of family in Mississippi. NOLA is its own state, according to them. Yes. Yes, Trey. It is. I'm serious. I still have to order me a sweater. I want the hoodie. I'm from New Orleans, not Louisiana. I just think that is so funny. I love it. Oh, okay. I visit New Orleans like 10 to 20 times a year. Oh, okay. Well, like any way you can be different. You know, you create your own lane. This is what it is. We said what we said, and we mean it. It's just different. That's all. Women I've met in Shreveport do have a slight difference in accent. Shreveport, yeah, I think I have family out there too. My dad and mom live in Kenner, Louisiana, by the airport. Oh, okay. My uncle live out that way too. They done changed the airport up. Like when I went there the last time, I didn't even know where I was at. I was like, dang, they done upgraded for real. It is huge now. At first, it was just this little thing, this little airport. And now you go, it kind of looked like Denver's airport. I'm like, where am I going? I'm lost. But it's gorgeous. I love it. I love the upgrade. I mean, it wasn't too unfamiliar for me because Denver had one of the biggest airports and it's absolutely crazy. You have to take the train to get to the concourse and yeah. I remember the old airport before the new. Look, Jerry, if you've been there, you remember it. It was old. So I'm glad that they, upgraded. It looks amazing. And then all the good food in there. Like, if you have a layover in that airport, guess what? Just spend your time eating food. Just spend your time eating food. You do about the thumbs at Denver Airport, correct? No, no. What is that? Tell me. And I'm gonna go back real quick. Hold on. Before you watch the movie, they had a cartoon. Yes, Jerry, I used to watch the cartoons all the time when I was a kid. But I love the movies. Like, the movies are so fun. I'm just going back to see if I missed something in the comments. Vanilla Ice, go Ninja, go. You know what, V? Ice, ice, baby. Okay. Do you ever visit Gulfport, Mississippi? That's where I'm originally from. And currently. No, I don't visit down there enough. Every time since I moved here, every time I've been back home, it was always for a funeral. And then I went down there one time just to have fun. And that was right before COVID. But yeah, I need to go visit more just for fun. Oh, okay. Went down there and didn't have no fun. Didn't you? I don't know. Can you tell me? I can tell you. I have a lazy eye. So one eye is bigger than the other, right? That's why. If you just had to know that detail, that's why. I have to look it up because I know they talked a lot about like it being built on Indian burial ground, so that's why they play the native music. Thank you, Dre. Thank you. That's why they play the native music. And trust me, I've had some experience. I used to work at the airport when I first moved here. And there be a lot going on in there. Like the toilets flushing by themselves, water coming on by itself. You can be in the bathroom by yourself. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, the world do what it do. And nothing's really sacred. But I've seen some things working now. So, you know. If you know, then you know. Like right now, how dim my lights is in here. That's my brother. He likes to mess with my lights. And I asked him before I went live if he can brighten up my lights because they so dim. But he did not listen. He did not listen. But as long as they're not off, he not turning them off, we cool. Do not turn my lights off. And we cool. Like, that's it. But he a prankster. That's what he do. He likes to play jokes. Not just in when he was in the physical, but also in the spiritual realm. Like he do the same thing. As they started to get dimmer, dimmer and dimmer. Major Beauty, how are you? I'm doing well. Solo, how are you? I went to the other side to visit somebody. Who Big Z? And what you mean? Like, cause you know there's different levels today. So you saying like through like that spiritual connection, connecting that way, or like you had a near death experience in that way, like hugs and love, Queen and everyone. Same V. Are you about to go to bed? Or are you just giving hugs and love to everybody? No complaints. I have a life, a good health, have a job. I must stay blessed. I love it. That's good to hear. I love that. I mean, I always say, I mean, you could complain, but who really listening? That's how I be feeling about it. But when you really look at life, there's nothing you could complain, but there's so much that you can be grateful for. You know what I'm saying? If you just look, start with the little things. Foster father found out he died on the internet and wanted to reach him. Oh, okay. Yeah. Y'all been having so many doggone visitations like in the last couple of days. I love it. You from New Orleans? Definitely sound like it. I was born and raised in New Orleans. Yes. I love that, Big Z. It be the intention for me. I know some people scared. Like some people scared of it. Some people don't believe in it, but it's a beautiful thing. You know how people always say, like, your loved ones are always with you. They're watching over you. Like people say that, and I feel like people say it just for comfort. Like, because it's like a good thing to say, a nice thing to say to comfort people. But it's true. I feel like people say it, but they don't believe it. They just say it for comfort. But it's true. Like they are always with us and they're always watching over us. And they know moments that's happening in our lives. Like you can feel the love. You can feel their presence if you just open yourself up to it. A nice warm hug, warm embrace. You be like, you smell a scent. Like my grandma used to smoke vanilla tobacco was her favorite. She used to like to smoke. So as a kid, when I went to her house, like she always had her tobacco pipe with her vanilla tobacco in it, and she had that thing in her mouth cooking breakfast. And I could always remember the smell. And sometimes I actually smell it, like just out of nowhere, and I just be like, "Hey, Grandma Viney," like So it's the little things. It can be a song come on that maybe it was your mom favorite song, and then that song come on in the grocery store. It's so many different ways that they communicate. My mom told me I'm in the same house, just in a different room. I love that. Yes, I love that. It's so true. It's so true. hmm It was so many things like growing up that was fear-based. Like I feel like people just had this fear around all these things. And for me, I just always challenge myself like, wait, why am I afraid of this? Like, why? Why am I scared? And then once I start asking those questions, then doors start opening. I'm guided to places. And through facing those fears and realizing ain't nothing to be afraid of, like it has unlocked so much beautiful, magical experiences in my life. And I'm like, yeah, I love it here. I love it here. Because I know what I know, and I allow myself to have the experience without any fear attached to it. So if you remember the movie Ghost, like with Whoopi Goldberg, I love that movie because in that movie, y'all know she was pretending at first. She was pretending, taking those people money, acting like she was connecting. And it's so funny because before, like, I was never somebody who thought about or even cared about it, to tell you the truth. Y'all remember what's her name? What was that lady name? Cleopatra or whatever her name was that used to come on the TV. Like I always used to laugh at her. But in the past, like I didn't think about it. I was closed off to it. It didn't matter. Like I wasn't afraid of it, but I didn't think about it either. It was like it wasn't a thing for me. But when I watched that movie then, I just thought it was so funny that she pretended, Miss Cleo, yes. Yes, Drake. Yes, Big Z. But I thought it was so funny because she was pretending to be this in tune person connecting with spirits, and she was lying at first, taking those people money. And then when Patrick Swayze crossed over and he went to her and when he went to her and he was like, this is bullshit. You're lying. Like, and started talking to her and she can hear him and she freaked out and started running like, y'all don't hear that? Y'all don't hear that? And then she went in the closet and he was like, boo. And she ran out like a crazy person. Pow, hey, Pow, how you doing? She ran out there screaming. I just thought that was so funny. But I loved it because really and honestly, that's kind of how it was for me, but not from a stranger. It was from my brother. But, and I wasn't pretending to act like I had the gift. I didn't even think about it for real. But to watch it now, being on the other side, like actually having the gift, and to watch that movie now, I'd be cracking up laughing. Blaze in the building. What's going on, Blaze? What's up, my queen? Your internet boyfriend in the building. You heard me. What's going on, Blaze? How your day going? Sorry if I'm just entering. I was sleeping and I woke up to drink some water. So I opened YouTube and I saw you here. Laugh out loud. It seems to be a pattern, Paul. Like you get up to get your water and then you open YouTube and here I am. I was on a 3-day hiatus. So I wasn't on here for 3 days. But hello, how are you? But I'm going to sleep again. It's 4:32 a.m. here. Laugh out loud. Well, good morning. And okay, rest well. I'll see you next time. Blaze, leave my woman alone. Victoria, do not start with Blaze. We are not doing that tonight. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm doing well, Paul. Blaze in the building. Yes. Abstract. No, 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 not tonight. Yo, you know what's so funny? I literally just was watching that live last night, laughing at y'all. No, we not. And B is my sis. I don't know why she likes to mess with these. Talking about I'm her woman. Like, cut it out, B. That's my sis. It's not the same thing. Tap out. You already know Blaze ain't doing that. Like, you already know that. But y'all not about to start tonight. Thumbs up for you and good night. Thank you, pal. Good night. Well, morning to you. It's the AM by you. But rest well. And Blaze, what you got going on? Thank you. Laugh out loud. Bye. Pal, we already said bye. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. How has my big day been going? Amazing, please. Me and the kids went outside today and flew some kites for the first time. It was so much fun. Did you hear about my mom ghost in a pic? No, Big Z. Tell me. I love a good. I don't even call them ghosts, but tell me. Yes, V. It was so fun. Oh my goodness. So I brought the smallest one because I don't remember flying kites. So it was my first time, and I didn't do it with the kids when they were younger. So I got me the smallest one, and I got them like the medium sized one. It was I had a ball. I'm telling y'all, I be having a blast out there. I had so much fun, and I actually got mine to go way up high, and I was like, I'm not gonna record it because it was our first time. But next time we go, I'm gonna go live so y'all can see. Damn, y'all flew kites. That sound fun as hell. I'm surprised you didn't meet me up there. Left alone. We did, Blaze. It was so much fun. I was like, man, like this is just the space that I'm in now. Like I want to do all the fun things and just tap into my inner kid. Like this is living. Like this is living. Like for real. Tapping into the things that you used to enjoy as a kid and enjoying it as an adult. It's so much fun. Y'all, if y'all don't know, y'all need to tap in. I'm telling you. If y'all was out here, we'll just have kite flying parties, hula hoop parties, jack parties, jack parties. Once I entered the building, chat been, oh my goodness, please. Cut it out. I had a picture of my grandma on her birthday, and my mother was in the picture as a ghost looking directly into the camera. Oh, I love that. I love that. Dre, I'm telling you, why? Why do he be cutting up? Look, so I don't know where my pictures at because y'all know every story. I have evidence. I have the proof. But my nephew came and visited me in a grasshopper. Y'all want to hear the story? Y'all want to hear it? If y'all want to hear it, then tell me y'all want to hear it, and I'll tell y'all. Hold on, I'll be back. move it. Move it or lose it. Move it or lose it. I will share it on my community. You can look for yourself. Okay, babe. I want to see it. I definitely want to see it. Yeah, dang, what y'all ran away because I said my nephew visited me in the grasshopper? Like people got scared? Like what's going on? He did. And hung out with me for a couple of hours. You know what? I don't know who I want you to be. We gonna make you the orange one because they said no. I was waiting, not afraid of spirits. Oh, okay, Dre. Dre, guess what? Let me tell you. I appreciate you, Dre. You be rocking with your girl for real through all the stories, through all the conversations. I love it. So, my nephew, my nephew, transitioned. His life was taken very early. He was 20, and so when he transitioned, for me, like I was just in a different space. So because I know, like they just crossed over, the energy, is still very present. So I just started talking to him. I was like, you know what, nephew? I know you with your dad. Like, if y'all together, show me a sign. I went on my walk. I'm walking. Now, I see butterflies all the time, but seeing two butterflies together, no. I may see a butterfly here, a butterfly there, but after I came out of meditation and talking to him, I go on my walk. I see two yellow butterflies flying together. And I was like, oh, bet. Y'all letting me know y'all together. It was my brother's son. And so we went to his funeral. I came back home. I'm walking to go in the building, and a grasshopper jumped across my path. And I didn't know what it was. It was flying. Actually, it flew. And I was like, what is that? And when I got up close on it, I seen it was a grasshopper. And I was like, grasshoppers can fly? And then I thought about the Ants movie. And I was like, oh yeah, that's right. They can fly because it was flying on ants. And so every time I come out my apartment, a grasshopper hop across my path. So they have a lot of grass in the area over there. But then when I started going to work, I'm seeing grasshoppers where there's no grass. It's just buildings. And I'm like, what is going on? The grasshoppers just hopping across my path every time I go somewhere. So I stopped one day and I was like, what is up with these grasshoppers? And my nephew came as clear as day and he spoke to me. He said, TD. G, grasshopper, because his name was Jeremiah, but spelled with a G. And I was like, G, that's you? I said, okay. So now I'm paying attention. Every time I go out, the grasshoppers just everywhere. So about 2 weeks later, I wasn't seeing no grasshoppers. And I was like, dang, nephew, what's up? Like, come visit your TD and the grasshopper. I go outside, I take the kids to the park. This grasshopper come flying by and it lands on the ground. And I was like, okay, nephew, if this is you coming to visit me, because I kept trying to catch the grasshoppers. If y'all know, you ain't catching no grasshopper. Like, they fast. They're not letting you catch them. So I had been trying to catch grasshoppers for weeks because I was just excited. I was like, oh my goodness, like my nephew visited me in grasshoppers. So I was like, okay, nephew, come visit me in the grasshopper. So I see the grasshopper land. I go to it. I say, okay, nephew, if this is you, let me touch the grasshopper. So the grasshopper sitting there, I put my hand down. The grasshopper crawled on my hand. And I was like, oh my goodness, like it's letting me hold it. So I'm showing the kids because I had been telling them about it. So I'm showing the kids. So the grasshopper let all of my kids hold it, right? So they have other kids at the park. They getting excited because they're like, "Ooh, a grasshopper! She holding a grasshopper." When the other kids come over, it's like my nephew was like, "They strangers. I don't know those kids." So it crawled up my arm. It was sitting on my shoulder. So I said, "Okay, bet. Let me see if I'm gonna be able to take it upstairs to show my mom." Because I kept telling her and my nephews and everybody like how he's coming to visit me in a grasshopper. So I was like, if this grasshopper let me take it upstairs, like I'm freaking out because I'm like, oh my goodness, like my nephew is really visiting me in a grasshopper. It let me bring it inside. It let me take it on the elevator. I went in my apartment with the grasshopper. That grasshopper was in my apartment for 2 hours. Everybody kept saying, you should keep it. You should keep it. I was like, I'm not keeping the grasshopper. Like, my nephew is not the grasshopper. He's using his energy to visit me through the grasshopper. I'm not going to keep the grasshopper. Because the grasshopper, once my nephew energy leave, the grasshopper going to be like, how the hell did I get in here? How did I get caught? So I have to set the grasshopper free. I cannot keep it. But the grasshopper chilled for 2 hours in my apartment. It let my mom hold it. It let all my kids hold it. Like I have all the pictures. My nephew make music. So we was up there and we was playing his music. I tell y'all no lie. True story. The music playing, the grasshopper was swaying from side to side like it was dancing. And I was like, oh my goodness, that experience I will never, ever, ever forget. I asked my nephew and he did it. He came and visited me in a grasshopper. True story. True story. So that's why I tell people, like, your loved ones are right there, baby. They listening. And if you ask them for a sign, they will show you. Whether it be a butterfly, a record playing, like whatever. You just never know how they gonna communicate with you. But they will show you. The flickering of the lights, all the things. So I love that. So yeah, I just asked them, like, what's up? Where y'all at? What y'all doing? What y'all up there doing that y'all can't come see me? Like, what's happening? This is an interesting story. I'm gonna post the pictures, Dream. You see how everybody left because they was like, this girl, she done fell off a rocker. I love it though. But I will post the pictures. I'll post the pictures. I have them. Give me the eyes to see what I can't see, the ears to hear what I can't hear. You know what, Big Zig? I'm learning how to just share from this space because you gonna have the people because they have not experienced the things who gonna think you crazy. They gonna think you making stuff up. But then you have the people who are having encounters and having interactions and they don't quite understand what it is. And when you share, they're like, oh, wow, I had this experience. And they start to put the things together. So, you begin to understand that it is what it is and it's going to be what it's going to be. And I already know, like, I'm in this energy of understanding. I'm not here to convince nobody of nothing. I'm having my experience and I share openly and freely because that's what I'm guided to do. And for the people who understand and connect with the things, they will. And the people who don't, they won't. So that's what it's going to be. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But what I know is you can get to that space where you open and you having these beautiful experiences And a lot of people not gonna be having those experiences. And that's okay too. You just have to know you and where you at. My mom saved me from a car accident. Guess what? I believe it. I know it. How did we even get here? I'm sitting here, I'm like, wait, how did we even get here? I know how and I know why. Because I really want to start big. Just doing that, doing readings again. I really do. I really love it. I've had some absolutely amazing experiences with connecting with people, loved ones. From the trees to spirituality, yes. Like, it's all that, Dre. Like, it's all connected. But I know, like, one day I was in my car. I had just brought this car. I'm at the red light. I shared the story before on here. I was at the red light. We can't go nowhere. But I was guided to move over in the next lane, like get over here. And I'm like, why? I can't go nowhere. But I wasn't gonna ignore it, so I moved. And as soon as I moved, like there was a 4 or 5 car pile up accident right there. And if I wouldn't have moved, I would have been one of those cars. So there's so many like beautiful, just amazing experiences like that. I had a reincarnated dog come back to me. Have you seen the movie? What's the name of it? With the dog. Oh my goodness, I love this movie. What is the name of it? It's where the dog keep coming back. A Dog's Purpose. That movie is so good. Oh my goodness. Of course, your girl be over here crying like a baby. But it's so good. Like, I was like, man, this is so true. But I love how he come back. I was afraid to watch that movie. Dre, it's so good. I'm telling you. I love when he come back because he a boy, like in so many lives. And then when he come back, he's like, oh, I'm a girl. I'm a girl. Like, what am I supposed to do with this part? But it's cute. It's fun. And it's also like sad. But it's all the things. Like, I mean, if you tapped into your emotions like me, then it's you experience all the emotions in this movie. When I was little, I had a dog named Pepper. He got hit by a tow truck. Oh, Pepper. And so that's the one that came back to you, Big Z. Dre, you have to watch it one day. It's so good. And they have 2 parts. They have part 1 and part 2. But it just really make you think, like, of all the things. We'll have to get on here one day and talk about. I'll have to share with y'all. Maybe it'll be like tomorrow, like me thinking out loud Tuesdays. Because reincarnation and like karma, like I feel like karma happens in so many different ways. And how I view karma and people having these experiences, I feel like, especially when you so judgmental in life towards people, and you stay in that energy in this lifetime, in the body that you're in, and you're judging things the way that you're judging them, I feel that you come back and you reincarnate into that experience to be on the other side of that coin. That's how I feel about that. Some karma things happen in this life, but I feel like when people constantly judge, right? the racism, all the things. I believe that people reincarnate into those bodies to have those experiences on the other side of the coin. Mm-mm-mm. Dun, dun, dun. Nights hugs. Good night, B. I haven't watched movies like that since watching Homeward Bound. Oh, okay, I have to watch that one. I don't know if I ever heard of it. I need to write it down. Have you seen the Avatar movies? I don't know. I love them. They're so beautiful, but they make me mad every time because, you know, it's really a reflection of how things really are. Like nothing is sacred. People don't value the things that should be valued and appreciated. Yeah, we watched it last night and I loved it, but then I hated it too. Boss Gang in the building. What's going on, Boss Gang? It's time to get awesome. Look, what's going on? How you doing? How was your day? That's good. How baby girl and wifey doing? You know I always have the eggs. Reincarnated, body at the body, lesson at the lesson. My boy Kendrick said what he said, and he know what he knows. Body at the body, lesson at the lesson. They're here. They're here. It doesn't tell me how they're doing though, Boss Gang. How many months baby girl is now? They just grow so fast. Oh my goodness. I was out with my big babies today and we were flying kites and having fun. But I miss when they were little teeny beanie babies. Kids grow like weeds. They do, Big Z. But you know what? I have to keep like bringing myself back to. I keep having to bring myself back. Hi, good morning. Good afternoon. Who is it? Oki? Oki Bin? Is that how you say your name? I keep having to bring myself back to the present moment because I do. Like I miss when they were little and they just love to have fun and didn't think about all the things. Just free spirits, like, you know? And so I have to keep bringing myself back to the present. Like, nope, this is where they are now. Like, you have to be present here. And no, they're teenagers. Like, they're growing up. They like different things now. And so I have to adjust accordingly. But I do. I miss them when they were little. So funny, but true. You ever see you being somewhere and it's like You have been there before, and then your mind begins to wonder. Milton, that's called deja vu. Yes, I have so many times. But I don't know if you know that that's what that is. But somebody told me once that, so I found out what deja vu was when I was 12. That is those moments where you feel like I've been here before, I've done this before, but that was all that was said. And so I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I've had those experiences. That's deja vu. So then I had a name to go with the experience. But one day I was working at Walmart, and it's so funny because I was questioning, am I like, did I make the right decision coming back here? Because I don't know. But I was working in a deli, and I can remember the next day I went to work, and I'm slicing the meat in the deli, and I had this deja vu moment. And I stopped and I was like, this is crazy. And the girl said, what? I said, I feel like I did this before. Like, I just had a deja vu moment. Like, I feel like I've worked here in this very moment, slicing meat. Only I know in this lifetime, I've never worked in a deli slicing meat. And she said, you know what? I like to look at those moments as the soul reminding you that you're right where you're supposed to be. And when she said that, I was like, ooh, that's so good. Because I've been having deja vu moments since I was a kid. Like, I've had so many of those moments. I'm like, we did this before. Like, we was right here, you was right there, and we was talking, and people be looking like, girl, what are you talking about? But when she said that, I was like, ooh, that's a good way to look at that. So when you have those moments, your soul is saying, hey, you're right where you're supposed to be. I love that. I'm still here. I'm outside in my backyard smoking. And I zoned the F out. And your baby started nibbling on my feet and snapped me back to reality. Oh my goodness, please. You were too funny. Well, look, thank you, baby, for bringing him back to reality. Because why he outside zoning out? Like, what's going on? She is still 7 months old. Okay. No, Boss Gang, when you first started coming on my lives, I think she was 4 months. So, dang, she's 7 months now? Wait. Yeah. I think she was 4 months when we first started talking in here. Now it's morning in Nigeria. Okay. Yeah, I figured you was um on the other side of the world. Hey Ashley, what's going on? What's going on with you, Ashley? This is where timelines coverage to a single point in time. Smiling. Okay, I do have a few. Thank you for that information. You have such a awesome laughing. Well, thank you. Thank you, Milton. I know my laugh is unique like my dad's. My dad had this laugh. Our laugh is not the same, but his laugh, like I miss it. He had this laugh that if he started laughing, it makes you laugh. And I always loved that about him. And he was always smiling and always laughing. So when I laugh, I know it's unique and different. So it always reminds me of my dad. What's poppin', Ashley Bleedy? Just chilling. Where you been, Ashley? You been MIA. What's going on? What you been doing? What you over there getting into? Oh, you from Canada? Is that the Canada flag? It's so little. I could barely see that. But yeah, so now you know when you have those moments Milton, your soul is saying you have arrived to your destination. You are where you are meant to be right now. Blaze, did you cook today? You better recover me also to your toothpaste every time you laugh. I wait. What? Wait, hold on. Wait, what? You better recover me also to your toothpaste. What are you saying, Milton? Like, what does that mean? Every time you laugh, what is that supposed to be? Me laughing. Every time I laugh, you start laughing. But what does that have to do with toothpaste? I need you to clarify what you're trying to say to me. I don't understand. Just been working and chilling with my woman. Okay, Ashley. Girl, you proud. You just be in here with your woman all the time now. Look at you over there just being in love. When y'all going on y'all trip? Okay, you have such a white teeth. Oh, okay. So let me tell y'all. I found this toothpaste that I love now. I just brought it. It's Dr. Is it Dr. Till? I think. But I didn't even know they made toothpaste. I love the mouthwash. So now I have the mouthwash in the toothpaste. But I also um just did light whitening treatment. But Dr. Till, I think that's what it's called, Dr. Till. It's so amazing. It makes your mouth feel so refreshed and just rejuvenated and gives you a beautiful smile. And gives you a beautiful smile. Donatello, Michelangelo, Leonardo DiCaprio. Who the turtles was named after artists, right, y'all? I'm getting that right, right? Okay, you have such. Oh, I already read that. They just color. Okay. Yes, I knew it, Big Z. Yes, I knew it. Yeah, I know. Like the turtles wasn't a lot of girls' thing, but that was I love the turtles. I loved watching the turtles when I was younger. That was like one of my favorite cartoons as a kid. And what about Garfield and Dennis the Menace? What about those two? I haven't colored in a minute because I've been painting. Boys watch for April O'Neil. Oh, that's what it was, Big Z. You are always so funny. Otherwise, okay, I will get that brand mouthwash and toothpaste. You always doing something to me with your laughing. Seriously. I mean, Nelson, I don't know. Like the laughter is just it's medicine. You know, it's healing. It's love. It's joy. So just take it in and just embrace it as a warm hug from me to you. Like, be quiet, Big B. It's Jiggle Club. Every time I, every time you put that in the chat, I think about the Powerpuff Girls. What about Captain Caveman? Captain Caveman? Wait, hold up. Was that on He-Man? Captain Caveman. Is that a cartoon by itself or is there a character on a cartoon? Because it sounds like something that was on He-Man. But I could be wrong because he was a lord. Okay, I don't know that one then. Cartoon. Yeah, I know, but I don't remember that one. I have to look it. Let me look it up because I don't know that one. Hold on. Let me look it up. You know, I have to take a trip down memory lane. Hold on. Take a trip down memory lane. Mm-hmm. Oh, when do the Michael Jackson movie come out? Is it this month or is it June? I want to see it. Mm-hmm. Captain Caveman. Oh my goodness. So that was affiliated with the Flintstones. And this was a cartoon by itself. Like I never watched that. Oh, remember the Jetsons? The Jetsons. Y'all, I know y'all remember the Jetsons because I remember being a kid thinking, oh wow, like in the future we're gonna have flying cars and it's gonna be doing all the things. Like I'm trying to think of the theme song. Nope, nope, nope. That's Go Gadget Go. The Jetsons. Dun, 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 dun. They're flying. I don't remember their theme song. Laughing keeps you looking very young. Yes, that's my secret. Every time I laugh, I age backwards. So yes, it is. I remember Dre. That was one of my favorites too. I love. Dang, I can't even think of their names. Woody Woodpecker, the Jetsons, the Flintstones. Yes, we're in the same universe. Yes, Big Z. That was like my top favorites. I love when they came out with the Flintstone movie. I love those too. Oh, y'all, I got a surprise for y'all. Guess what? Your girl over here mastering the hula hoop. I found the purple one. I told y'all. Guess what? Wait till I post this short. I'm showing off. I am. Yes, I am. I'm showing off. I'm showing off because I can do turns and everything. I don't even came up with a routine. I'm dancing with the hula hoop. Come on, hula hoop. Like what? I have to show y'all. I'm gonna post the short tonight. I just been in here having fun. I was like, okay, that's what it was. That's not what it was. I'm just saying that. But I was like, that's what it is. I had to get the purple one. Nah, your girl just been practicing. But yes, y'all gonna see. I'm gonna post this tonight. I was like, what? Who got it? I got it. My son was trying to show off hula hooping with 4 hula hoops. I was like, really? That's what we doing? So we just show out like that because your mom can't hula hoop? Bet, I got you. Let me see y'all turn around with the hula hoop. Let me see y'all do that. Guess what? None of them can do it. Nah, I can't hula hoop with 4 hula hoops and you can't turn around and hula hoop. So, bet, I got you. Captain Planet. I remember Captain Planet. What about Road Runner State and Hunch Lone Ranger? Hold up, Milton, because you naming things that I don't know. Let me see. I have to pull it up because you know it was so long ago. Let me see if I remember these. I remember the Road Runner. Meet Me. That was one of my favorites. Dun, 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 dun. Mm-hmm. Dun, dun, dun. Nope. Don't remember. Don't remember states. Let's see. What was the other one? Ranger. Ranger. Bum, 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 bum. Speedy Gonzalez. Mighty Mouse. Yes. Roadrunner was crazy. I told y'all the last time I was watching what that was. Looney Tunes. I didn't even realize that we was watching it all that time and they were not talking. They did not talk. I didn't even notice that until I started watching it as an adult. Cause as a kid, you just be in it. Like we thought that was so entertaining. But they don't say no words. They don't say no words. Tom and Jerry. Yes. Oh, okay. I know. I know. I see it. I see the sign. Ooh. This is a cool painting. I'm gonna do that one. That's nice. Hold on. talk to him like you want somebody to talk to your mama. Don't get smart with her, have a heart to heart with her, just like you would with your daughter. Cause everything you do or say, you got to live with it every day. She's somebody's baby. She's somebody's daughter. She's somebody's sister. So when you talk to her like you want somebody to talk to your mama. Don't get smart with her, have a heart to heart with her, just like you would with your daughter. Cause everything you do, I say, why, Google? Why are you doing what you want to do? Nobody said nothing about no Henry Lone Ranger. Why? Why are you doing what you want to do on my phone? Oh my goodness. Okay. I didn't watch this, but it looks familiar. It looked like something that I came across and was like, yeah, this ain't my thing. I don't want to watch that. Ooh, Tailspin Dre. What? That was my look. Tailspin. I love that one. What about DuckTales too? None of y'all said DuckTales. DuckTales. Ooh. Yes. Tailspin was so good. That was one of my favorites too. And oh, Elvin and the Chipmunks, of course. Chip and Dale Rescue. Yes, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Chip and Dale. Something danger. Yes, I love that one too. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, I love having those moments of just going back Spider-Man. Yes, Milton. I love having these moments of going back in time. Like back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. For me, I ain't wishing. I take myself back and have moments that I enjoyed as a kid. I do. And I'm doing it more now. Like I've always been able to tap into my inner child. That's how I have such an amazing relationship with my kids because I just know how to have fun and be there and do the things like so. But I'm creating more moments now where I'm living from that space of just enjoying life again. Johnny Quest. I remember Johnny Quest. I do. Rugrats. Yes. Oh my goodness, the Rugrats. Yes. Did you used to do what is that? Willa what? What? No. See, Milton, why you got me looking up all this stuff? I'm like, what is this? what what is that? How old are you, Milton? Because the stuff that you name, I don't know. Chinese skill. I remember Chinese skill. The oh, that's what he's trying to say. Big thing, the hula hoop. What is that something different? Hold on. Yes, the hula hoop, Milton. Milton, didn't you just hear me talk about the hula hoop? Like your girl is over here mastering the hula hoop. Okay, y'all about to make me get it and do it on live. Y'all about to make me get it and do it on live. But there's not enough space right here in my little area. Yes, Milton, you have to go look at my little short videos. I'm hula hooping right now. That was one of my favorites. I was like, what is that? A woola whoop. When you put it around your ankle. Okay. Okay. I haven't tried that. You are driving me crazy. What are you saying? Like, why? Why? The hula, the hula hoop. Yes. Can't stop laughing. Look at you over there aging backwards, Milton. Look it up on YouTube. Next, you will be double dutching. I already have my ropes, Big Z. Like, if I can get somebody to turn for me, y'all would definitely see me double dutching. But I need two people who can turn good. I still can double dutch. I still can jump on one leg and turn around. I probably can still touch the ground and come back up. I don't know. I haven't tried. I need two people to turn though. I have double dutch ropes. I have the single rope. I have, I have the jacks. We already seen that. I got the hula hoop. The other day I went in the store, they had the paddle ball. Y'all remember that one? You hit the little ball back and forth, up and down. They had that in the store. I didn't buy one. I should have got it. I have Jake's, Milton. Like, they're right there. Hold up. I had to play. You know, they have older women who has a group that perform. Yeah, I know. Big Z. You know Toya. Toya have her little group. See? Look, Milton. Mm-hmm. Your girl have all the little treasures over here. You hear them? It's the real ones. You hear that? You know they started making the plastic ones. I got my tail whooped with that. You got your tail whooped with that paddle. Oh my goodness. Yes. You used to be cutting up, huh, Big Z? I don't know if I ever got whipped with that. I'm trying to think. Nah, I don't even remember getting whipped with a switch, but I do remember getting my butt whipped with a belt. Okay, because my dad, he didn't play and he believed in whipping with belts. I never forget one day, my dad, he didn't want me hanging out by these girls. You know, the Chinese skip. The Chinese skip, is that with the hula hoop Big Zig said? Is that with the hula hoop? Let me look it up. Milton, you still ain't telling me how old are you? How young are you, Milton? How young are you? Naming all this stuff. I don't know. Let me see. So he didn't want me hanging out by these girls. Um, cause I was younger, but they had kids. 56. So they was like, okay, you Yeah, you some years older than me. Um, so they had kids. They were like 16, 17, and 19, and they all had kids. So he didn't want me hanging out there. But see, as a kid, like I love babies. So like I was that young girl who people used to let me watch their babies because I was just so good with kids, like all the time. And so he didn't want me hanging out with them. But I would still go down there because they had babies. And I was like, I just love babies. I just want to hold their babies. And one day he came over by my grandpa and I was by those girls' house. I don't look it anyway. I mean, do any of us look our age? How old you look? If you don't look 56, how old do you look? Hey, do the right thing. How you doing? So he came over one day and I was by their house. Y'all know, oh, you look 40. Oh, okay. I can see that. How old you think I am, Milton? Take a guess. And then I'll tell you. I look 60. Stop lying, Dre. No, you do not. Um, he came there and I was by those girls' house. Y'all know my dad walked down there. 35. I love that. I love 35. I'll take it. My dad came down there to those girls' house and whipped me. Listen, y'all, he whipped me from their house all the way to my house. Okay, they lived on the end of the block. I lived on the other end of the block. I still remember that ass whipping like it was yesterday. I was so mad. I was so mad. And I can remember my sister fighting him because she was like, why did you could have waited till you got her home and whipped her? Why would you whip her in the street? And guess what? I was so mad. But guess what? The next day I was back down there. Like, you're not gonna stop me from going down there. I was mad because he whipped me in the street. He didn't explain to me why. Like he just kept saying, I don't want you down there. I don't want you down there. Why? What am I doing wrong? What is happening? You know? And that's what I talk about parents and these whippings and not explaining to kids why they're being whipped. Like they just whipped our ass and didn't say anything. Like you kind of had an idea of, okay, I did something wrong, but I'm not sure what I did wrong. Like I don't understand. Milton said, you crazy. I didn't understand what I did wrong. I would have liked for him to sit me down and say, okay, I don't want you hanging down there because these girls are young and they have babies, and I don't want you to have a baby young. Like, I feel like that's what, even though he never said that to me, I know now that that's what it was, but he never explained it. He just whipped me and didn't say anything. Just, I don't want you down there. What is that? So you whip me. So apparently I'm gonna get a whipping anyway, either way. So I'll just go and get the whipping if you come back. Like whatever. Like it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So I was back down there the next day. Whipping a kid in 2026 is not necessary, in my opinion. Do the right thing. It is not. It was a slave thing. Yes, Big Z. I look. That's what I tell people now. And the thing is like we repeat the cycles. We do the same thing to our kids that was done to us that we did not like, right? And we didn't understand. We do it to our kids and we expecting different results. But that's why I had to scale it back and start to do things differently. Like with my first son, yes, he got whippings without explaining anything to him. I was doing the same thing. But as I start to evolve and see things differently, awaken to a different, you know, version of me and just understanding the things. Like I started moving differently. So he feels some type of way because his brother and sister them, like one of them don't even know. He couldn't even tell you. Two of them couldn't even tell you what a belt is. But my oldest son, he if he come in here, he'll tell y'all. Like he remember Mr. Brown and Mr. Black. Don't make me go get Mr. Brown or Mr. Black because you gonna get your ass whipped. But I agree, Big Z, it is a slave thing. So you never ever go back. Wait, hold on. Talking to you the whole way. Yes, Big Z. But he wasn't explaining nothing. He just was saying, I told you I didn't want you down there. You don't listen. So I was like, okay, bet. I'm not gonna listen tomorrow either, because you just embarrassed me. So whatever. Now I'm gonna do what I wanna do. That's all they knew. That is, no, yes, you are. I can't stop. No, yes, you are. I can stop laughing. You can't stop laughing now? Okay, that's good. Which month you born in? April, February, or October? Why those 3 months though? April, February, October, none of them. None. I was born in December. I see it in my mind. Oh, you see me getting whipped in the street? In your mind? I see it too. I remember it like it was yesterday. I remember it like it was yesterday, Big Z. Look. And that just made me realize too that whippings don't do nothing. Like, I mean, for some people it work and for some people it just don't. For those souls like mine, you got the ass whipping, it was like, okay, that hurts. But okay, I'm gonna do what I want because you're not explaining anything to me. Like, tell me what I'm doing wrong. Talk to me. Don't just whip me. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. My Z used to cut my hair with scissors and leave a lot of patches. Wait, what you saying? Your dad? Yo, do you mean your dad used to cut your hair with scissors and leave a lot of patches? So was that a punishment? Like, what was going on? Or did he just not know how to cut hair? What was happening? When I think of that belt, I go, oh, look, I'm telling you. But when you really think about it, like, it's definitely a slave thing. You beating somebody to get them to do what you want them to do. And to me, it's just not okay. I don't agree with it. No, I don't. For me not to go outside. That was a horrible punishment. Like, no, why? Why would he do that? I'm telling y'all, like, hmm, some of the things they some people have to endure from people who were supposed to love them and care for them and nurture them. And I don't, you know what? I don't even want to go there because, yeah. Thank you, please, for reminding me. How did we even get here? I always say that, but I be knowing, like, how did we even get here? We went from talking about cartoons and childhood memories and laughing to talking about getting our ass whipped. Somebody in the chat, somebody needs to be set free from this energy. Yes, like, whew. Mm-mm-mm. Let me just say this, because I feel like it needs to be said. Get off this topic now, because it will cause PTSD. Energy is never destroyed, just transferred. Blaze, I know you want to run from it, but maybe you the person in the chat who needs to hear it. Like, it was not your fault. And no, we didn't deserve that. We deserve for people to talk to us and explain things to us. Getting our ass whipped was not the answer. And I feel like somebody needs to hear that. Like, no, you didn't deserve that. And you don't have to hold on to it. Transferred, it can be transferred or it can be transmuted into something beautiful. Like, no. So, here's what I did for myself, right? Like, I understand they did the best that they could with the tools that they had. That's what they did. I understand that. But it don't take away from how it affected me. So then I had to begin to show up for me in those ways. To just love on those little versions of me who wanted somebody to sit down and talk to her. Now I talk to her and I explain to her what she need. I'm here for you. I got you. They didn't give it to you because they didn't know no better. But I'm going to give it to you now. It's my responsibility. So I just love on those parts of me. Because they still in there. Like, they still show out sometimes too. They still get angry. And you may not even know why. But that's them little versions of you showing up saying, nah, that shit wasn't right. It wasn't fair. It wasn't. So I'm here to tell y'all and hold space for y'all to know that it wasn't. Those days honestly was much better days, and how it is now, we understand, will makes me a better person. Yeah, it makes some people better versions of themselves, and it makes some people the opposite. We from Brooklyn. We don't play that shit. Yo. Jordan, that's good for y'all. I love that. I got my ass whooped, but that was because my bad ass deserved it. But turned out to be a very good man. Never been to jail or prison. I love that, Blaze. And see how you say, I just love how you take accountability. I love it. I love it. I still don't feel like, I mean, they didn't know. They didn't have the tools. They didn't know. That's all they knew. But I still feel like the conversations could have been had though. So did you get your ass whipped in the conversation was had? Or did you just get your ass whipped? Because I don't know if you was in here. Like, I got my ass whipped and they didn't explain why. It was just like, don't do that. Because I said so. I don't understand that shit. Like, tell me why. What am I doing wrong? Because you kind of have an idea, but you don't always know. As a kid, you don't always know. That's what I'm saying. So you know you was bad because somebody told you was bad. But whipping without explaining, I feel like is not okay. The American black man is the most hated man on the planet. We are envied, hated in every race on earth. That's how they wanted it. Yeah, but that ain't how it had to be, or that's not how it had to stay. That it don't have to stay like that. That's how they wanted it. But it don't have to stay like that. And you don't have to let that define you. You don't. I love kids also. That is true. As that guy says, I never went to jail or getting into trouble. You never know better. That was how they grow. Yeah, we have great black minds. We invented almost everything and get credit for nothing. Thanksgiving. Thanks for giving us your shit. No, they told me not to do that. But I went behind their backs and did it. But when I did get caught, my ass whooping became worse. But my grandma shit that shit down when she found out. See, that's what I'm saying, Blaze. They told you not to do it, but they didn't tell you why not to do it. And I feel like as kids, like them saying, don't do that. The whole don't do it because I said so. It just made us want to do it more. Like, I feel like if they would have sat down and talked to us and explained things to us and gave us a better understanding of the things, maybe we wouldn't have been so tempted to do the things. Cause y'all making it intriguing because y'all keep saying don't do it because I said don't do it. Like, what is that? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. We just have to forgive them. Yes, forgiveness is essential, not for them, for us. Yes, so heal and move on. Because some people still holding grudges about those behind whippings with their parents. Here's what I know now. Like, I just know, and it's because I'm a parent and I done experienced it. Like, I know they did the best that they could with the tools that they had. That's all they had. That's all they knew. Was it right? No. But that's all they knew. And that's how I allow myself to process and move forward without holding a grudge, without being angry about the things. I acknowledge it for what it was. It sucked. I hated it. I wish they would have done things differently, but they didn't. So I just accept it for what it is. I understand that concept of it. They did the best that they could with the tools that they had, and I move on. I'm telling you, Blaze. I was telling them, like, I still can remember, like it was yesterday when my dad whipped me from one block all the way to the other end of the block, like in the streets, like embarrassing. I still remember that whipping like it was yesterday. I don't let it haunt me, but I remember it. And I talk to him now, I'd be like, you know you was wrong for that, right? You ain't explained nothing to me. What was that? You see what you did? And now we are laughing. Yes, Milton, that's what life is all about. You know, it's just the flow of life. You have those moments. Sometimes it's sad, and then you go into joy, happiness, you know. You just learn how to flow with it. You don't get stuck in it. You acknowledge it for what it is. You be present with it. You be like, this is some shitty shit from these relationships that I had. But you come back to your joy. You come back to your peace. You come back to your love, right? The things happen, but you come back to center. You come back with a bathrobe and flip flops on. Look, I didn't have the not pleasure of picking the switch because you know some of y'all older where y'all had to go pick the switch off the tree, and if you brought the smallest switch, then they went out and got the bigger switch for you. I didn't have that experience, but some of y'all did, and that wasn't felt either. I did. If you survive, Mike. Hello, Mike. How are you? Switch selection. Yes. That was like my mom's era. I remember her telling her stories about the switches. And if she picked the small one, then my grandma went out and got the bigger one. So yeah, I remember. Good night. Good night, you. Mike, what type of energy is this? Like, what? You entered the chat. I didn't even know you were here. So, a greeting. Hi, how are you? Hey, Queen, what's going on? Hey, Mike, how are you? How was your day? Good night, you. Like, what is that? Who is you? Not the Nintendo. Not the Nintendo Switch. Go get that Switch. That's the one I want. No, Big Z. I want the new one. The new Nintendo Switch. I know, Blaze. Give him that face again, please. Because what is that energy? Like, what's going on? He just never wanted you to end up with a baby. See, they never have the courage to explain. I know, Milton, but you know what? Maybe if he would have explained, then the thing that he didn't want to happen wouldn't have happened, but it happened anyway. So maybe if he would have talked to me, maybe I don't know. Like I could say it wouldn't have happened, but it was just in the cards to happen because it happened. But you know, you live and you learn from your experiences. Spell check. It was supposed to say good in you. Okay, that's good, Mike. I'm good. What if they did that on purpose to trigger people? Do what on purpose, Big Z? With the Nintendo Switch and that Will Smith song Switch. No, I don't think so. The Nintendo Switch, you think that trigger people? I don't think so. The Nintendo Switch is fun. I love the Nintendo Switch. Ooh, y'all, on the movie, they had the old controller in the critics. And I was telling the kids, I was like, yeah, y'all don't know nothing about that controller. The gray with the black buttons, the red Nintendo on it. Who remember? I remember staying up all night playing. I was determined to beat the castle. I don't even care if I had school. I was in my room. I'm going to beat this castle. I'm going to win this game. I love the Super Mario Brothers. That's like one of my favorites. And I know you don't treat your kids those ways. I don't, Milton. Me and my kids have the best relationship. Like I said, my oldest son, I didn't know no better. I just was doing what I thought was supposed to be done from my own experience until I knew better. Then I started to do better. But my oldest son, he always talk about it. Like, oh, they got it easy. You don't whip them. Because I know better. So I do better. And son, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for whipping you. John Singleton is in the building. What's going on, John? How you doing? How you doing over there? How work going? Milton, I got a cousin named Milton. That other switch had nothing to do with fun, but with pain. I know Big Zig, but I'm saying I don't think it triggers people because it's fun. Like the Switch, the Nintendo Switch is fun. Oh yes, you was a bit of your own ways. How is my stepson Z doing? He doing good, please. He called me yesterday, like doing what he do. He doing good. He got to see his son over the weekend, so he was happy. It's going good. How you doing? You know what, John? I mean, what can I say? Your girl just over here continuing to create beautiful moments that she want to experience. So today, me and the kids went out and flew some kites. We had so much fun. And we stopped at Chick-fil-A. Let me tell y'all how I be embracing my inner child. I got a kid's meal. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna eat my dessert first because as a kid, you just be wanting to eat your dessert first, and your parents always say, "No, you have to eat it after you get done with your dinner." I'm gonna eat this ice cream right now. That's what I'm gonna do. So, you know, that's what I did. I don't know how much you spoiled those children. You know what? Sometimes I have to stop and be honest with myself because I be like, y'all are spoiled. What is this energy? And then I be like, you did it. You're responsible for that. Stash Cash in the building. What's going on, Stash? How are you? How you feeling, baby? I'm doing good, baby. How are you? Wait, he got to see his son. I don't like the sound of that, but I'm happy for him. I know Blaze. I don't like it either. Cause he haven't seen him since he was 6 months. And now he's a year. And it's not by choice. And then he's somebody who wants to be there and who wants to show up and who wants to do the things. And she ain't allowing it. And I don't understand it. I don't. Um. Oh yes, you do it. I know, Milton. I do. I'm responsible. I am. And they all. I know. I know, please. I am going through the same thing. You know what, y'all? That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day, but it's so sad. And I always say, this is where I get in this energy of feeling like, why don't these type of people align with those type of people? Like, why the females who get these guys, hold on, y'all. Like, see, we were just talking about this. This is what I'm talking about. Like, this kid is so just full, and he don't understand. He don't have no patience for the things, and he always coming up with all the things to, yeah. And I give in so often, and I just be like, you gotta stop doing that. You have to stop, because entitled, yes. Okay, so I was saying before he started bugging me about Robux again, I was saying, like, the females who align with guys who want to be there, right? What happened between y'all, what didn't work out, that's between y'all. That don't have nothing to do with those kids. But the guys who are wanting to show up and be in their kids' lives, be present dads, and y'all stopping that on some BS of, oh, it didn't work out between us and he did this, this, and this when we was sick. What does that have to do with that child? Like, for real, let's be honest. But I just don't understand why they don't align with the guys who don't want to show up. Like, put those people together and put the people together who understand what it is, who gonna put that child's best interest at heart and gonna show up accordingly. But that's not how it works in this world, apparently, because we're mirrors and reflections for us to learn these crazy ass lessons that we need to learn. Like, why? I just be like, put the assholes together. I'm sorry. Put the a-holes together. Let them just be on the planet together. And then the people who just want to live life and just do, you know what I'm saying? Like, take their experiences and learn and grow from them and be better humans. Put them together. Like, why? But it don't seem to work that way. Like, I understand, but then I don't understand, y'all. I be like, this is some bullshit. But if you had one of those dudes who didn't want to do nothing, then you'll be chasing them, right? You'll be running after them, wanting them to be there. But now you have somebody who wants to be there, taking care of their son, and you stopping it. Like, how does that even make sense? Example, had my children's mom lie and tell me my kids got hit by a car just so I would show up and my child was not hurt at all. See, that's when you just have to woosah, and come back. Because I'm telling you, baby, the level of woosahing that I do in taking this energy and bringing it in myself and alchemizing it into something else, because the crash outs can be real. The crash outs can be real, but what is it gonna do? Like, I'm sorry, I just value my time and my energy, and I'd rather do something else with it. Then they put them on child support because they still are mentally. Yep, exactly. I just told him, do it yourself. Like, take the steps that you need to take to do it yourself and see your son without any involvement from them. Because if it have anything to do with them letting you see your baby, you ain't gonna see your baby. But if you want to see him, then take the steps to see him. And it's crazy because he's the opposite, right? His dad wasn't there. His dad wasn't in his life. So that's what I be telling people. It don't, how you were raised and your upbringing and who wasn't there and who were there, like, it really don't matter. It's all about your choices and what you choose to do as a human in your own experience. Because he didn't have a dad. I mean, his dad wasn't there. His dad wasn't present. But he wants to be a father. He wants to be in his son's life. And that's crazy to me. She not allowing that to happen. It is like the person that you truly love never really loved you until they go out and mix up with the wrong person. And then on their knees saying, I'm so sorry, please forgive me. That part. That part. But then what do you do with it? Do you let them back in or do you say, nah, I'm good? Because some people do. But nah, you had your chance. You had your chance. And now you got a taste of what the other side of that coin look like. So be with that. Be present because that's what you wanted. That's what you wanted right though. I read people well. I hold myself accountable for my actions, and seeing another hurting genuinely breaks my spirit. Tell him I respect him as a man and to continue thriving. I will, Blaze. I know. I know. That's the messed up part. And I know people like they be like, oh, y'all, the signs and this and that. But as a Sagittarius, like I know I have a lot of other signs in my chart. But the way that we feel and just what we add with truth, like it's on another level. And I hate it. I hate it and I love it. It's like a double-edged sword. Like, because I be like, I love people. I love people. But I don't like people too. I love them. I love people. I do. But I don't always like people. Yes, a gift and a curse. I hate that shit sometimes. I be like, man, why are you this way? Like why you have to love people how you love people? Why? And then I be like, you know what? I'm gonna give them the other side of the coin. But I can't. I mean, I can, but it won't be hurting them. It'll be hurting me. So then I have to just channel my energy and just be who I am. Like, it is what it is. My bad, y'all, for creating this conversation. Laugh out loud. I was a little pissed. Blaze, you fine. We done been all over the place. Y'all know I was gone for 3 days. So this was really nice. I feel like it was really well rounded. We talked about all the things tonight. We talked about all the things tonight. I love it. So don't apologize. Some stuff just needs to be brought up. It needs to be talked about because you never know who's watching. You never know who needs to hear it on the other side. Like some people just be in the bushes, just watching. I used to be a person watching from the bushes and be like, dang, I needed to hear that. I needed to hear that. So that's just the way spirit moves. Like you'd be like, why are we talking about this? Why did this come up? Why did that come up? Because it needed to. He is being a good father. My dad was around, but he never cared about his family. But to strangers, he was so loved. Look, Milton, I know that's what I'm talking about. That's how it was with my ex-husband. Like he was there, but he wasn't there. He was in the house, but he wasn't there. Shout out to the Bush babies. Yes. Trust me, I don't judge it because I know I was that person. I was not the person in nobody comments. I used to be watching like I'll like stuff, but I'll never comment. But I always received what I needed. You know, I just wasn't that confident to be in people comments. So that's why I always just respect y'all and appreciate y'all for how y'all get in here and talk to me about the things because everybody not able to do that. strangers show more love than your own family, for sure. That's so true, Blaze. We gonna talk about that tomorrow. We gonna talk about that tomorrow. That's what I'm talking about tomorrow because it's true and it's heartbreaking and it's sad, but it is what it is, and that's why I just learned to appreciate the people who do show up. But sometimes we are so focused on the family not showing up, right? We put so much energy on that because it's heartbreaking, and we feel like this is our family, so they should be here. They should be supporting us. They should be showing love, but they don't. And sometimes we so focused on that energy that we can't appreciate and value the people who are showing up because we so caught up on I want this person to do it because they're supposed to do it. But nobody, if we gonna be honest, nobody don't owe us nothing. Supposed to is crazy. They're supposed to be there. They're supposed to do this. They ain't supposed to do shit. They're doing exactly what they are meant to do and they're doing it. You just have to move accordingly. So we have to stop putting so much energy and focus towards the people who are not there and start to value and appreciate the people who are there. That's what we have to start doing. You know, that's it right though. All family ain't blood. Nah. And your family is what you make it. It's the people who showing up. Like I have um my best friend. Like she been my sister since I met her. That's my sister. Like that's my sister. My blood sister. Our relationship is nothing like my friend's sister. That is my sister. She have shown up for me in ways that my blood sister never have. But I'm not sitting around saying, "Oh, well, that's my sister's supposed to be doing that." No, I value and appreciate my friend's sister for who she is. That is my sister. I do have a 6-year-old daughter too. I don't know if I told you. You didn't, Blaze. Do you not get to see her? Maybe that's why you didn't. I don't know why you didn't tell me, but you never told me. Sometimes when he gets his pay, he never comes home. Drinks, smokes, and I tell myself whenever I'm growing up, I will never ever drink, smoke, gamble. Up to this day, I don't. I love that, Milton. And again, I say it's a choice, right? We get to choose. We can either walk in that path and do the same thing, or we can do something. Don't be clocking me. Don't be time watching me. Because we trying to get his Robux. Talking about this been 10 minutes. So, same thing. Like some people see it and they do the opposite, and some people experience it and see it and then they go down that same path. It all comes down to our choice. So, yes. Okay, well, I guess I was supposed to be on here for 3 hours because I was only going to do 2. I always have my daughter. I just don't talk to the mother because she serves no purpose to me. Me and my mother have my daughter more than her mother. Okay,
I was sleeping.
that's awesome. I'm about to get off.
So got up and got closer to me, slept next to me.
Oh, that's nice. Keep them in your room all night.
You know.
I love that, Blaze. Thank you for letting me into another part of your world. I did not know you had a daughter. I love that. Well, as for me, I really treat my daughter and my family the best that I can. And that's all you can do, Milton. That's all we can do is our best. Yeah, we love the discussion. Dre, why you laughing? Why you laughing, Dre? Time check, 6:13 a.m. Thursday. Happy Thursday. You can have it if you want it. I was gonna eat it with my salad tomorrow. Mom Dukes always have her because she says daddy don't let her get away with shit.
You want it or not?
You can have it. You can have it. Well, you know grandmas. You already know. Like they gonna spoil the grandbabies. I just hope you find a awesome husband. Oh well, thank you, Milton. Like, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm aligning to amazing soul. That's what's happening. Sad part is I broke all of her toys and shit. Oh my goodness, please. You a mess. You brought all her toys, but she still say you ain't letting her have her way. So what are you saying? That it's not about the toys, okay? It's about letting her do what she want to do. I know she probably bossy, because you know these new generation of kids. Oh my goodness, they have definitely reincarnated. They've been here many lives. Okay, they be like, look, I already know why I'm here. I don't need you to tell me. I know what I came here to do. Let me do it. Okay, let me be the boss. I love that. Oh my goodness, please. Look at you. Blaze is a dad. I am one of your perfect clown. Why? Why are you calling yourself a clown? Grand night. Grand night. Jiggle Powerpuff. Grand night, Big Z. Look, let me see what time I'm going to the park tomorrow so I can go by my tree buddies and be like, okay, I got a new name. Jiggle Powerpuff Girls. Oh my goodness. I cannot with y'all. I just absolutely love and adore y'all. I really do. I hope y'all know this. You know, it's one thing for somebody to say it, but I hope y'all know this. Like, I really do love and appreciate y'all and thank y'all for spending time with me. Like, time is valuable, it's precious. And the fact that y'all hang out with me on here and talk to me and just be present, I appreciate it. That's my baby doll. I just spoiled her because I didn't always get as I want as a child. I didn't always get what I wanted as a child. So I want my baby to get whatever that it can afford for her. I know, Blaze. That's how I am too. I love that. We love and adore you too. Thank you, BC. You make us all happy. Look, namaste. Look, the divine in me recognize the divine in y'all. And it's just a beautiful exchange of energy. And I love it. We ain't perfect. We just here trying to figure it out, you know? So let's do it together. One conversation at a time, one heart to heart at a time. Laughter, music, a little gibberish, lots of laughter, you know. That's what it is. So y'all have a good night. I'll be on here tomorrow. That's our topic. That's what we talking about. I'm going live early tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Y'all already know. It's early live day on Tuesdays. Your spirit are so true. Oh, thank you, Milton. Don't make me cry tonight. I mean, it's okay. I can cry, but y'all gonna have me getting off here crying. When you come to New Orleans again, I got you. You will be well taken care of. Blaze, I'm holding you to that, Blaze. I'm holding you to it. We planning a trip down there. It's probably gonna be June or July. My cousin's birthday in July, so it'll probably be around that time. Pasta and meatballs. You know what? I need to. That's what I should cook. I need to put that on the list. You got me crying, Milton. Tears of joy. I love it. Yes. Let me get off here. I'm going to post my hula hoop video because I have to show y'all my skills. Y'all know I have to show y'all what I learned with this hula hoop. I'm gonna post that short for y'all. That's gonna be y'all good night short, so y'all can see your girl hula hoop over here. But I'll see y'all tomorrow because of your jokes. July. Good night. Good night, y'all. Mm, 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 mm.